Hey everybody, this is Troy Alexander. Listen, I'm back. I'm telling you, I told you I was coming back, didn't I? I'm telling you, I am excited tonight. This is our show number 31, but show number 1 of 2019, and I cannot say how excited I am. I'm trying, but it's really hard. But I have so much to say tonight, and so much has happened from our last show to this show. But thank you so much again for tuning in for Inspiration with Troy Alexander. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be an amazing show, an amazing year. And I said this on the video before, not just for me, but for you as well. Because all this show is about is inspiring you to dream, take that step, and walk with purpose into your destiny. That's all we're about. But I am so excited tonight that there is so much that has happened, and I got to tell you a little bit about it. But before I get to that, listen, stay connected with me. I am inspiredtroy@gmail.com. Email me, IamInspiredTroy@gmail.com. Listen, I need to hear from you. If you need help getting over to that next step, let me know. DM me. Listen, direct message me on Facebook, Instagram, at Pick by Design, whatever it is. Stay connected with me. All I'm here to do is to help you, to support you, to say, you know what, you can do this. It's not over. And I'm telling you right now, if you want to be a sponsor on this show, email me again. I'm telling you right now, it's an amazing platform to encourage, uplift, and inspire. Listen, we got our scholarship, y'all. Listen, we are here to help young people and young adults to get over to that next step. And I tell you right now, if you want to donate and help to support, www.paypal.me/call to inspire, www.paypal.me/call to inspire. I need you to check out my website, y'all. It is www.calltoinspire.org, calltoinspire.org. I'm telling you right now, we are here to inspire, to encourage, to uplift, to let everybody know, especially our young people, it's not over. It's only the beginning of something greater right now. I'm telling you, I'm so excited about what's about to take place. I got up this morning, Ruben, and I was excited. I was so excited. When I woke up this morning, I'm telling y'all, I was like looking forward to this day, to this night, to come back on the radio show and to say, you know what, I'm back, and so are you, because we got some stuff to do in 2019. Listen, if you want to come on the show and watch the show live right here in the studio, I'm telling you what an amazing opportunity that is. Listen, it don't cost you nothing but your time to come and get here. Imagine that. You could come here and talk to myself after the show, our amazing guest, our amazing producer, Ruben, and everybody here. I'm telling you what an amazing, email me. IamInspiredTroy@gmail.com. IamInspiredTroy@gmail.com. Listen, so much has happened. Number one, I had a benefit concert. I told y'all we was having an annual concert that cares. We had a benefit concert, y'all, at Second Baptist Church in Metuchen. It was phenomenal. Had amazing singers, amazing dancers. I thank all of them for coming and supporting our benefit concert to support the firefighters there in the borough of Metuchen. It was amazing and inspiring and uplifting, so I thank you all. I'm telling you, I've been busy. Not only did we have the benefit concert, I was in a gospel play, y'all. Yes, I was. I'm not an actor. Now, listen, when I was younger, I thought that I was going to be on Broadway. I really did, because I love to sing, right? So I thought that I was going to be in a musical. I love watching Cats. For those that remember Cats, the Broadway play, Les Mis, all of them I've seen, even the one with the Lion King. I've seen that a couple times. I'm telling you, back in the day, Phantom of the Opera, I know somebody remember that. I'm telling you, I used to, because we sang those songs in high school. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to be on, that might be my goal in life. But I'm not there, but I was in a gospel play right in Metuchen, wasn't I, Ruben? I'm telling you right now, it was amazing. So I thank you all again for coming out and supporting it. We had an amazing time on this past weekend, and it was phenomenal. So not only that, have a benefit concert. This is from our last show now. I'm not talking about months ago. From my last show before Christmas until today, we had a benefit concert. We was in a gospel play. And number 3, we finished our 3rd book. Listen, I can't explain it. No, there is more for you. I'm telling you right now. I expect the book to be finished by this week. I mean, it's already done. I'm working with the publisher right now. But I'm telling you right now, you don't have to stay where you are. There is something more. There's dreams. There's goals. There's visions. There's things that are waiting just for you to take that step. I said it before. It's got your name on it, but you got to get up and go get it. I'm telling you right now. Number 4, I got one more thing. Listen, you can't see it right now, but I'm going to do a video on it. But in the SM Global Catwalk magazine, I got a 6-page spread. Yes, I do. In the fashion magazine with Samina Mughal. I'm telling you right now, SM Global Catwalk. Listen, we are the director of photography for SM Global for New York Fashion Week. This is the magazine. I'm telling you right now, I got a 6-page spread right in here with Sophia. Listen, I'm telling you right there, all I'm trying to do is to let you know that dreams do come true. To let some young person, where I just sit home and watch New York Fashion Week, watch the fashion shows and say, one day, it would be awesome to be there, to take photos. I'm there, but not just for me, but to bring everybody that I can along with me to let you know dreams can come true. But listen, I'm excited tonight. We have an amazing guest, but if you want to call into the show, 609-807-2492. That's 609-807-2492. I got a couple more things that I got to share with you. Listen, I told you before, we're having mentoring at the mall, Ruben. Mentoring at the mall. That means, listen, January the 19th. I got to get it right because it was supposed to be this coming Saturday, but January 19th at 10 a.m. at the Menlo Park Mall. I'm telling you right now, it's on our webpage, but if you're interested in coming out, all I want to do is help you to get over to that next step. When you leave the mentoring session, my vision is you're going to leave with a plan. With a clear goal, a clear vision, a clear purpose, and some objectives, and of how do you get to the next step. So I only got 5 slots, y'all. I got 5 slots available. So I'm telling you right now, that's January 19th for 1 hour, 10 to 11, Menlo Park Mall, food court. But you got to RSVP. I am inspired Troy at gmail.com, or you can do call to inspire at AOL.com. But connect with me. I'm telling you right now. Tell your friends, tell your family, all ages, no cost, no cost. I'm sharing who I am to encourage you, to let you know you can do this. So if you're interested in coming, January 20th, Menlo Park Mall, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., you got to connect with me. You got to email me. You must RSVP. Only got 5 slots, all right? So I'm excited about that. Listen, I got another thing here. If you have a business under the age of 18 years of age, send us your information because we want to support you. All right, again, I am inspired Troy at gmail.com. It's also on my Facebook page as well as on the website. What is it, Ruben? Calltoinspire.org. You got to go there, calltoinspire.org. I'm telling you right now, we are here to uplift and inspire. I guess it's going to be on in about 2 or 3 minutes, but I got one more thing that I got to share with you before I get into our wonderful guest. And y'all know how I love to do points of purpose, right? Points of purpose. I got a couple that I got to share with you right now. And listen, when they ask you how you did it, tell them because giving up was not an option. I'm telling you right now, giving up is not an option. Cross that off your list. Take giving up. I can't do it. I don't know. Take all of that off your list because there is somebody that has already done it. And all I need you to do is to connect. Listen, it may not be me, but if I can connect you with somebody else that's what I'll do. Listen, I walked in here tonight. Our amazing guest. There was I was thinking about her before the show, and this flyer came to my mind about a wonderful opportunity. I shared it with her parents. Listen, who knows where that might go? All I'm telling you is, all I'm trying to do is connect you. Listen, we all trying to get over the river. Everybody, but if I can be a bridge to help somebody and let them know, listen, you ain't got to do this by yourself. Because everybody needs somebody. I told Ruben, everybody needs somebody to get over to the next level, the next step. I needed somebody. But I'm telling you right now, I'm willing to support you, to encourage you, to uplift you. So I thank you so much for all your support. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to bring on our amazing guest, and we're going to have an amazing show with her. Listen, the next time they tell you you can't, tell them it's already done. I need you to already have in your mind that it's already done. I've already have in my mind that I'm going to be a billionaire. I've already have in my mind that I'm going to have businesses. I already have in my mind that I'm going to have projects for young people and young adults and people of all ages. I'm working on conferences, y'all. Women's conferences, leadership, youth conferences. I'm telling you right now, I'm already planning. And my last thing, I'm going to have her get ready to come on, Raquia. She's going to get ready to come on to the set. But listen, I've told you this before. I need you to plan for your yes. Oh, yep, come on. I need you to plan for your yes. It's important that you plan with preparation. That somebody gonna say yes. Listen, I knock on the door, Ruben, looking for somebody to open the door. That's what I do. Why knock on the door and you think ain't nobody gonna open, Raquia? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So we're so excited to have her tonight. Listen, so I'm telling you right now, I need you to knock on the door and expect somebody to open it. That's what I need you to do. And if you're afraid to knock on the door, listen, I'll go with you. I'll get somebody to go with you. You know what? And we'll do it together until you get to the place where you can do it yourself, because there's something behind that door that's waiting for you, waiting with your name on it. Raquia, I tell you right now, there's some stuff waiting for you that you haven't even seen yet. Welcome, Raquia. Listen, this is Raquia Brewster, y'all. Let's give her a hand. Listen, I'm excited about our amazing guest tonight. Listen, I'm not going to go to everything about her just from the start, but I need you to know that she's amazing. She's currently a freshman in college.
Yes.
And listen, I got to say, you are currently having a GPA of 3.8.
Well, okay. Now
no.
It changed now since I
Okay.
that was my summer GPA because I did a program, EOF program. So
Yes.
I took 2 college courses right after high school graduation.
Wow.
But after my first semester, I have a 3.4. So it went down a bit, but it's still there.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, I'm telling you, to be a freshman in college, to even have a 3.4 is amazing. That is phenomenal. So I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
I am really so proud of you, and because it's not easy. You know, going now. I got to ask you: did you always have college in your vision? Was that always something that you wanted to do?
Yes. Well, my parents always instilled that in me. Like college, like you need an education.
Yes.
But even though you hear that from your parents, me, like I knew that I wanted to go to college because I want to be a clinical psychologist.
Wow.
So that was something that I knew I needed schooling for.
Yes.
And from like a young girl, I was always helping people with stuff, and then middle school, always helping people with their problems. So I'm just like, this is my calling, and that's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Wow. I love that. Listen, you knew young what it was that was calling you. That's amazing. I love that.
And I stuck through it. Yep. When I go to my school, when I talk to counselors or anything, they're just like, wow, like, how did you know this? Because people go into college not knowing what they want to do, and I knew what I wanted to do from the start.
Wow. Listen, because I was going to ask you, because I went 2 years of college my first time, and I didn't declare a major. I was out there just taking general studies, and, but it wasn't until my 3rd year that I declared a major. So that is phenomenal that at such a young age what you and it seems like you're so passionate about it.
Yes, I really am.
I can tell.
I know.
I can
Anyone
tell.
that like I can talk about how I want like that. I know I want to be a psychologist. I want to get my PhD.
Wow.
I want there's so many goals that I have, and I'm not gonna give up. I know I'm not gonna give up.
Oh my goodness! You know what? I'm gonna let you take over the radio show because you're inspiring me, Ruben. I'm the one supposed to be inspiring, but she's inspiring me, Ruben. That is phenomenal. I love it. I love it. So you already know that you want to have a PhD.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Wow.
Right after I get my undergrad, I want to apply to a PhD program.
Wow.
Wherever it is, I want it. Yeah.
So I can go ahead and call you Dr. Raquia?
Well, not yet, but not yet, but
yes.
Hopefully I will be.
But you know what? But I need you to know that on this show we have an I am declaration phase, like a time on the show where we, and the I am declaration is about declaring something now that shall be. And so I'm gonna call you Dr. Raquia. Is that
Okay.
all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
So thank you. So that is fun, and I love that about you. And so tell me, what does that feel like to know what it is that you're called to do at such a young age?
It's like an unexplainable feeling because people go through so many journeys to find out what they want to do in life.
Yes.
But when you know that, it's like you just push through.
Yes.
And nothing can stop you. Bad grades, people saying like maybe that's not for you. Like when you know what you want to do,
yes.
you just keep going.
Yes.
And whatever it takes to get to that goal, maybe you don't. Maybe okay. Say like there's some psychology courses where I'm not good at, but I know in my mind, like, this is what I want to do.
Yes.
I'll still keep going because this is my calling, and that's what I'm going to keep pushing forward to do.
Yes. Can I know how
Yes.
Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, listen, we only been on the show for like 5 minutes, and I'm already like amazed. Well, I knew she was amazing anyway. But I'm telling you right now, so what I love about that is because you know it's what you're supposed to be doing. So no matter what obstacles come in your way, you know that you have to get through that.
Yes.
And that's what I love.
Nothing comes easy in life. I know that.
Yes,
yeah,
that's right.
Nothing comes easy. So,
That's right.
And I feel like life, it puts you in these battles to see if you can pursue to get to that finish line, to see that light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
And some people aren't able to get through those obstacles, but I know that I want to push through them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, listen, everybody, she's pushing through them. I'm telling you right now, it's amazing. If you want to call in, ask myself a question, or Dr. Raquia, listen, 609-807-2492, 609-807-2492. I'm telling you right now, amazing. So what I love about you is the glow, the light that's on you when you talk about your calling, what it is. What does it do for you to be able to help somebody else?
Helping others has always made me happier. I don't know, like, it's something that I just get a joy helping others.
Yes.
I don't know, it makes me emotional to talk about too, because I've been helping people for so long, and with their issues, rather it be like with relationship, friendships, their parents, and it's just something that I know that I have to do in my life. Yeah.
That's okay. We got some tissue in the house, Ruben. But that's amazing. And to see the joy and the emotion that your calling brings to you, it's so wonderful. It's so refreshing, especially at a young
Thank
age.
you.
At a young age. And you're 18?
Yes,
Wow.
18.
Wow. And I'm telling you, it's. I know right now that there's no limit in your future. If there was anything above, is everything above a PhD? Other than two, having 2 or 3 of them?
Yeah.
Okay, Nobel Prize, Nobel Peace Prize. We're gonna call that, I guess. But that's awesome, and I love that how you, because you care, and it's so important to whatever that we're doing to care about what we're doing.
Yeah.
And but you have to tell me, because I know that you talked about things can get in your way, and you just have to push through them.
Yes.
How have you pushed through those different challenges and obstacles in your life?
Well, so far the challenge for me, my career and what I want to do in life, it's mostly school that can maybe deter you. So maybe I took Intro to Psychology this fall semester, and I got a B-. But I looked at that, I'm just like, I want to be a psychologist, and I got a B- in a psychology course. So it's just like, it's like, you kind of think about it like, I should be at an A in this class. But even though you got a B-, you got to know that I still learned the material, and I was applying the material in my life.
Right,
so it's just, sometimes the grades can take over what you actually are learning. So you look at the grades, and it's but even though I got a B-, but the stuff that I learned in class, I'm able to apply to my life.
Exactly.
So that's what it's more about. It's more about the knowledge than the grade. That's one thing about college that gets in people's heads, because they think about the grades rather than the outcome. Because you can get good grades, but if you don't remember it, when you're going into your career, what are you going to do with it?
That's right. That's the truth. Because I'd rather you have a B- and know what you're talking about than get an A, but like, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's one thing that my grades, I'm hoping now, to keep, trying to get my grades up as well, because it's very important what I want to do, because for psychology to apply into your master program or PhD program, your grades need to be, that's all they look about. That's all they look at. So, yeah.
Thank you, Ruben.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, I want to keep those up, but then also I want to make sure that I'm focusing on the content and learning everything I need to learn, so that when I do get to that stage and I'm actually helping people and counseling them or whatever it may be, that I know what I'm talking about, and I'm able to actually help them, rather than, hey, I had a 4.0 in college.
Exactly. Ruben, I need you to mark this down. I need Dr. Raquia to have her own show. So as she grows in college, I need you to mark this down. We're going to write that down, that I said it. That's right. I said it. That's right. In January 2019, the Dr. Raquia is going to have her own show. She's going to be counseling people on her show or through the radio or on television. I don't know. Listen, we got Ayanla now. Well, I got Dr. Raquia right now. I'm telling you right now, she's coming. But that is phenomenal. I love that inspiration that you give. But you have to tell me, because this show is about encouraging everybody to, to take that step and but for someone who has experienced challenges, how did you overcome?
She'll be the next Oprah.
Yes, the next Oprah. That's right. That's right. How did you what helps you to overcome challenges that you faced either in the past or even maybe you might be dealing with something now? What is it that helps you? Is it just something internal? Is it people around? Is it place? What is it that has helped you to cross over?
There's many different factors. So having a good support system. My mom, I always talk to her about anything that's going on, but then also remembering that those bad moments are just a moment. It's not you don't think it's a bad life. Wow. It's a bad moment.
Yes.
So you may say I had a bad day. No, you didn't have a bad day. You had a bad moment in that day.
Wow.
So that's what I like to think about.
Can I applaud you, please? Listen, Ruben, I don't know if y'all remember. You must have been reading my points of purpose. Listen, I'm telling you, I had a point of purpose that talked about don't let a moment disrupt the rest of your life. So many people have moments in that, but they allow that moment to dictate their joy, their peace, their destination in life, and it's a moment.
Just one moment.
Yes, and if there's a need to shift, then shift. If there's a need to turn. If there's a need to let it go, let it go. But you talked about your mother and your family.
Yeah.
How important is your family to you?
My family is really important. I go to my mom, my dad for anything. Me and my sister or my little brother, we always argue, but they always tell you remember, because if something happens to my parents, my siblings and to where I have, and then my mom, she inspires me. She's where I get most of my inspiration from, because my mom is a mother, a student. She works, she cleans, makes sure that we're okay while doing everything that she has to do. So my mom inspires me, because I think about all the stuff that she has on her plate, and I think about my plate is just the little tiniest bit. So I'm just if she can do all this and manage it, then I can do it too.
Awesome. Yeah. We're going to applaud your mom. Thank you, Lisa. We're so proud of you. And I'm telling you, I've had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Raquia's mom. And I'm telling you, she is phenomenal. So yes, you have a wonderful support system in your family. And, but I have to, I'm just so amazed at your level of maturity, your purpose, your focus. How do you keep focus? Because I know that college now, now, are you on campus or you're home?
I'm on campus.
You're on campus.
Yeah.
So I know for me, I'm just going to be transparent, y'all. I tried living on campus for one semester.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. Now, I was close enough that I could drive to school, but I wanted to get the college experience. It didn't work for me. So because there was so much happening.
Yeah.
In the dorm building and activities and people from all over the world.
Yeah.
People got different ideas. So how do you stay focused?
Well, living on campus, it's hard because there's so many different things that are going on.
Yes.
Especially parties happen, so people go to parties. They lose sight of what they're there for.
Right.
So when I was living on campus, I'm not really a person that goes out to parties that often or anything. I'm here for school. My mom, she always tells me, you're here for school.
Right.
And I remember, I'm paying to be there. So
That's right.
It's just
it's not free.
Yeah.
It's not free.
It's it's not high school anymore.
Right. Exactly.
You're paying, these classes you're actually paying for.
That's right.
So what I mostly focus on is I'm in school, my parents are paying for this, or I have to help pay for it, whatever I'm doing. I'm if I mess up, that's money that is going down the drain.
That's right.
And
that's right.
You don't want to lose money.
No, we don't want to lose money, y'all. No.
But it's just, I know living on campus for some people, they can't do it because there's so many different activities that you can do, and you may lose sight of I have homework, I have a paper to do.
Right.
But also on campus, I was lucky enough to find a great support system too of people
Awesome.
that are they have a mindset like me, like they're driven to work and they want to get their
Yes.
work done. So having study groups,
Yes.
and even if they're not same major, like one of my good friends on campus that her name's Sam, and I'm very happy that I met her, and she's a nursing major. So I met her. She actually lives 2 doors down from me. So
Okay.
it was kind of like an insane story. Like you met your college best friend and she's just 2 doors down.
Wow,
So
that's amazing.
we did like everything together. We made sure that we were motivated
That's
and
wonderful.
doing our homework, go to the
I
library,
love it.
make sure you do your reading. I
Yes.
make sure I do my reading.
Yes.
So it's like having that person to maybe check you and make
Yes.
sure that you're staying on task is really
Absolutely.
good. But I know living on campus sometimes is not the best decision for some people
Right.
because they lose sight
Exactly.
of what they're there for.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I got to
Yeah.
applaud you again. I'm telling you, Kia, you are an amazing. I have to ask you because one of the things that I noticed when I met you, and of course, my voice because I've been singing a lot and acting, y'all. Yes, I was on the stage play. Is how did your personality, your persona, how did that develop? Because I'm telling y'all, if you ever meet this young lady, she is so nice. I mean, you meet a lot of people in the world. You got a good job, you're in school, but very rarely do you just meet simply nice. Were you always nice? Or
I believe so.
would your mother be like, well, she's
I don't know.
that's
My
growing up.
mom will say different because sometimes, like, we all get certain moods.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yes, yes,
yeah, so,
yes.
like, I don't know. I feel like I've always been a very talkative person. My mom says as soon as I learned to talk, I didn't stop talking. So, anywhere I went out, like, if I went with my godmother, my mom, anywhere, people, like, I would talk to people. I'm like, I was 2 years old talking to like strangers, and even though that may be a little scary, but
Right,
I was I was
right.
talking to anybody, and people were just like, "Oh my God, she's so adorable," and like she's talkative, she doesn't care.
Right.
I've always been a talkative person. Sometimes I'm like a little bit laid back and shy, but
Really?
sometimes yeah. But I feel like as I've gotten older,
Right.
I've been able now to like talk more.
Right.
Like I don't think about 2 years ago I would have been able to just sit down here and talk on a
Wow.
show.
Really? Why?
I don't think
Why?
I don't know. It was just I was not good with like public speaking at all.
Right.
I couldn't. I
Well,
don't
I
think.
can't tell. I can't. No.
Public
Awesome.
speaking, like, I was scared to like stand up and do projects like
Wow.
in school.
Really?
So, I feel like also starting pageants and
Yes.
getting myself out there helped me be able to sit in front of an audience and
love it.
talk to them.
I love
I don't
it.
know. It was just. I think my personality developed over time, and as I got
Yes.
older, it really molded into who I am today.
Wow, phenomenal. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to
Yeah.
meet this young lady, you have to meet her. I'm telling you, get her autograph now because I'm going to get it today, get a photo with her. I'm telling you, right, she's going to be in some magazine. I don't know what they're called, Psychology Today. I have no idea, but I'm telling you right now, she's going to be in it. So I'm so, again, if you want to call in, 609-807-2492. This is Inspiration with Troy Alexander. I'm just so in awe right now because, I get a chance to sit down and know you more. We did a phenomenal, y'all, I'm telling you, phenomenal photo shoot yesterday. It was cold, right?
It was cold, but I stuck through it. Beauty is pain. My mom always said that, so.
Yes.
The photo shoot was amazing yesterday.
Oh, my goodness.
I was taken. I didn't even know how long like the shoot would have been, but I felt like we could have probably shoot for hours.
Yes.
Because even though it was freezing and I was like cold at sometimes, I was just like, I could still do this. Like, let's keep them coming. If I had a few more outfits, I would have probably been there for about like 5-6 hours shooting. I feel
Listen,
like
we got to set it up, and we are going to set it up like a whole day shoot, Mom.
Yeah.
You hear that, Mom? Whole day. Go ahead, like 5-10 outfits. You just go travel all around. But you really inspired me yesterday.
Oh my God.
You did, because I'm telling you, it was cold, y'all. It was freezing. If y'all remember the temperature out. So we was like outside under the train trestle, inside the tube and tunnels and stuff. But you inspired me because you said, listen, whatever I got to do it, that's what I'm going to do. And it's about getting through whatever obstacle, because you could have said, I'm too cold.
Yeah.
You could have said, I can't do this, Mom. But you didn't. You kept pressing on. You kept and then listen, y'all. I'm telling you, listen. I'm gonna say this. When we got to the last shoot, the last location, you know, she might have been a little cold, but when she did the Vogue and just kind of, she was like, "Oh, I'm warm now. Like I'm good now." So it was so amazing, and you really inspired. I'm telling you. I think I went home and told. I was like, "Listen, I found this young. Well, I didn't find you, but I met this young. And she's a. So I'm so looking forward to our next shoot.
I'm looking forward to it.
I haven't even done the pictures yet. Oh yeah, but I'm see. This is what this is about. This show is about you preparing for your next. What's next? I'm telling you, Ruben. 2019 is starting off on a grand stage. I could not have a better guest on for our first show of 2019, and I'm telling you, you are phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. I gotta ask you because you have this desire to be a model. Is that
yes.
Or to include?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Ruben, she's gonna be the #1 doctoral model. I don't even know. Are there any models that are doctors?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I'll be the first if it happens.
Yes. Listen, if you're out there, much respect. But if not, the first one right here. Because that is what I love about you is that you continue to involve yourself in the things that is going to move you further. Mm-hmm. And I need you, if you can talk, because again, we have a lot of young people, I'm sure, watching the show or that will watch the show or listening in. And what I love what you said about school is that your friend or people, you surround yourself with like-minded people.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit more about that.
I learned that now, actually, at a young age, too, when I started, like, middle school, when people start to go different tracks. Mm-hmm. So I learned that I started noticing that people were doing things that I necessarily didn't want to do. Mm-hmm. So I started to deter away from that and start to hang around with people that were like-minded like me. So they had similar aspirations. They wanted to go to college, or they were focused on schools rather than going to parties, hanging around the right people, going down the right track instead of like following other people. Right. So in college, I found a good group of people that were doing the same thing as well. Mm-hmm. They were focused on school, and you can have fun, go to different events at school, but just focusing, making sure that our grades were up, and making sure that we did homework before even trying to go out to any place. Wow. So that's being with the right people will help you grow. Yes. Because I love that. If you're with the wrong people, they're going to bring you down. Yes. Or you guys are just going to all fall down together. But if you're with people, even if you're not in a good mindset yourself, if you're with people that are there to push you and bring you up, you're going to go up with them as well. Yes. So I started to hang around with people that were looking to do the same things as me. So either in same clubs or clubs, and like I'm a cheerleader, so I would hang out with cheer friends. Yes. Anyone that was in the same vicinity as me. I didn't want to hang around with people that, oh, hey, let's go to this party, but I have an essay to do, so I'm not going to go to that party. Right. Yeah. So it's just making sure that you, even if you're not you're not checking yourself, you have other people that are going to check you too, and make sure you're on your grind. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, that's why it is so important to be able to connect yourself and stay in environments that's going to help you grow. Yes. You know, if you haven't grown from yesterday to today, or from last year to this year, something is wrong maybe with the environment that you're hanging out in. Because I'm telling you, Ruben, if you're going to hang out with me, we got to go. Or if you're not ready, I got to let you go. Yep. Because and it don't mean that I don't love you.
You're talking about clearing toxic people.
Man, listen, it's about loving me, loving my purpose and my calling. Because in order for me to help somebody else, I got to be able to help myself. Yep. So I love that. That is so. Now, listen, I got to ask you even about the, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, y'all, listen. Me and Dr. Raquia were talking yesterday, right? And we were talking about Fashion Week or fashion shows, and we mentioned about New York Fashion Week. Y'all know how it is. You got certain requirements, right? Yeah. certain height requirements, certain size requirements. So Dr. Raquia and I talked about We're gonna start our own thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I already got it written down. Listen, I can show you on my 2019 calendar fashion show. Yes, we're going to give everybody an opportunity who wants to do it. Because I always say, who came up with that criteria?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Who says you can't wear white in the wintertime? I mean, I'm saying,
I got white on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but somebody had to decide that this fashion style should only exist during this season.
Yep.
Well, why can't we change that, Ruben? Why can't we change that? Why can't we change that?
We can change it.
Yes, we can.
We're going to change it.
Listen, we're going to change it. Listen, she said it right here. What I love, I got to bring you back.
I'd love to be back.
I got to have her like sometimes co-host with me because, but I love the fact that I wrote a point of purpose, and this is in line with what we just said, that if there is no model, create your own mold. Listen, y'all, I said it. If there's no model that you can follow, create your own mold, and that's what you're doing. That's what we're gonna do. Yes, because we're uplifting each other. If listen, this is not about me. I've told you before, every blessing that I've been blessed with, I'm going to bless somebody else with it. That's been my whole mantra. And I'm telling you right now, I am bringing everybody who wants to come. Because I'm not going to be able to hold you all the time. What I'm trying to do is to empower you so that you can stand for yourself.
Yep. And then keep on passing it down so you can help other people.
That's right. That's right. So that's why I say.
Cycle.
Yes. Yeah. It's a cycle of greatness. Yeah. We want to recycle not sadness, not negativity, but we want to recycle positive. Is that a word? Positivity. Yeah. That's y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's all about just encouraging and uplifting, because I don't want this for myself. I want to bring. I get joy by seeing you rise. I do. I do. I'm so excited for her, and because there's so much that I see. And that's, I need to ask you, because the importance of having vision. Do you see beyond where you are now?
Yes.
And do you, is it clear what you see?
Almost clear, okay. Yes.
No, I love it. Listen, I tell everybody, it's so important to have a vision. To listen, I've already said it. I'm going to be a billionaire. Not because I want the money, not like just to have it, because it creates opportunities and all I'm trying to do is create opportunities to let people know, listen, you're not in this by yourself. Whatever you need, you have my number, don't you? Your mom has my number, contact, all that. Whatever I can be a resource to you, that's what I'm going to be. And I've said that to every young person that I've met down through my life. Everybody that, not just young people, but anybody that I've met, whatever I can do to help, that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm just grateful for you being here. Listen. She's a part of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Tell me about that experience. Like, why did you want to become a part of that?
Big Brothers Big Sisters. So I'm in the program with my school, so it's not like it's under the national program, but it's just with my my college. Yes. And my brother actually had a big brother, and I didn't get the opportunity to have a big sister, but I would tag along with my brother to get the experience and everything. Yes. But what really sold me was it was a panel of people, and they're explaining different activities, clubs, and everything. And Big Brothers Big Sisters spoke to me first because I knew about it, and then second because a lot of the kids, it's a school in Patterson. They're 4th and 5th graders. Okay. So a lot of them, either they come from low-income backgrounds or their parents aren't home all the time, and they have different struggles like coming towards them. So not struggles, I can't think of the word right now.
Challenges.
Challenges, yeah.
See, listen, we help each other. This is what we do. This is the environment where we don't just see somebody, but we lend a hand. Yep. Yes.
So I applied for the position, and I went to my interview. They asked, it was a very serious interview, different, because they actually show your interview to the parents to
Oh, wow.
to match you with
Awesome.
the either it would be like a little sister or a little brother.
Right.
So they show your whole entire interview with the parents to see if they think that would be a good match for the child.
Wow.
And my child, I had a I'd say little brother, and it reminded me so much of my actual little brother.
Right,
I'm
right,
just
right,
like,
right, right.
this is amazing, and it really inspired me because my little didn't like doing school so much, like schoolwork, homework, because sometimes we would sit down
Right.
and do homework before doing an activity,
Right.
and I wanted him to get into that mind frame of like school's good and it's fun,
Right,
and
right, right, right,
I'm
right.
like, so I would do anything. I'm just like, only like 4 problems, then we can do the activity. And he's like, all right, I'll do the 4 problems and then I'll have fun. And it inspired me out because these kids, they come in, they're just so happy to be there for only an hour and a
Right,
half
right.
with us,
Yes.
and to just hang out, have fun.
Yes.
And they really look up to us and they love coming. So I'm excited to be back. So I go, once I go back to school, the 2 weeks after that would be meeting
Awesome.
with my little again, and yeah.
Well, listen, your little is truly blessed to have you.
Thank you
'Cause
so much.
You are truly a light of inspiration. And listen, tell me about this leadership, this Leaders in Service program. Is that something different than the big?
Oh yeah, it's different. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that.
This is also with my school, so it is a program. You move in 4 days early than everyone else, and you do different community service activities and leaders. So it's saying leaders in service. So you're a leader and you're being in service to others. And I applied for it because the 4 days, it's just community service the entire 4 days.
Wow.
So one of my favorite community service things that we went to do, we went to a daycare, and I love children. So went to a daycare,
awesome.
and we got to we were there for about 5 to 6 hours, and we were with different, so I got to go around different classes, classrooms, and I worked in a daycare, so it was very nice to go back there. And we worked in a farm, and we were able to make packages of foods for people that were in need, and I'm still a part of it, so I can go back and actually be a peer mentor for the program.
Yes, yes.
If I could apply for that position to mentor the people that are freshmen coming in, because it's just the freshmen are the only people that get to actually go and do the activities. But if you want to come back and help the group out, you can.
How do you balance your time? Because I'm trying to figure out, when do you sleep? When do you, how do you balance your time with all these amazing things?
Well, I like to keep busy because when you're not doing stuff, it's just like, I could be doing something. But balancing my time, it's time management. So especially in college, because one thing I did, I went to college and I wanted to do everything. So it's just like, oh, there's this club and this club. And my mom's just like, remember that you're in school and you still need to focus on everything.
That work done.
But I went, managing my time I started to grow time management in my junior year of high school when I started taking honors classes.
Wow.
And that became very hard because I was a student athlete and taking honors classes. So I would get home from like a game for cheer at like 8 o'clock. I'm like, I still need to like read a whole entire chapter of my history book.
Wow.
So then I was just like, I need to figure out how to manage this time correctly so that I can sleep and eat and everything.
Yes.
So now in college, I gave myself enough activities that it's not overwhelming for me.
Right.
So the activities may not meet like every day. It requires a lot of planning to like look at your week, and it's just like sometimes it's like, when do I eat? When do I do this? You look at. So it's for me, managing my time and like finding when I do everything it's on a calendar. So like in my dorm room,
I got one too.
In my dorm room,
in my bag.
Yeah, I have this like huge calendar. So like anytime like my roommate, I'm just like, if you don't know where I am, just look at my calendar. It tells me everything.
There you go.
And I just
love it.
I follow that. And if you're following like a plan, you have everything planned out previously.
Right.
It goes smoothly. Everything. So like when I would go to Big Brothers Big Sisters, I'd get out of class class at 3:25, and then Big Brothers Big Sisters, sorry, started at 4. So I'd go back to my dorm, and I'd put my stuff down, relax for like 15 minutes.
Wow.
Then I'd go, and after Big Brothers Big Sisters, I'd make sure I went to eat dinner, and then after that, I would work on my homework and everything. So
do you see why she's gonna be a doctor, y'all? Do you see why she's gonna have a PhD? Because she's organized. That is phenomenal. Well, I listen. I have to applaud you again.
Thank
you are
you.
truly amazing. I want to spend. We got about what, Ruben? About 15 minutes left, give or take.
Okay.
I want to spend some time really because so you are a brand ambassador for Brand A.
Yes.
So we love you, Alyssa and Amanda. Thank you so much, and you're doing so many things in terms of the modeling world. But I really want to spend some time because I understand that you're an advocate for girls in regards to having healthy body image.
Yes.
I want to. Why is that important to you? What is the message that you want to send, or why is that important?
Confidence, because I wasn't always a confident person. I have a it's not a birthmark, but sometimes I just say it's a birthmark to avoid conversation about it. It's from eczema when I was younger. It was small, and as I grew, it got bigger, and I would always get questions about it. And I wasn't really confident because it was different from everybody else. Like, no one else had this. And sometimes, like, I'm really skinny, and I'm just like, I can't do anything about that either. So certain things that are out of your control, I was like, I wanted to be different. Like, I would see people on Instagram, like, I want to be like her, but then I started to realize I'm me.
Wow.
And I want other girls to realize that everyone's different, and you're different for a reason, and you should embrace those differences, because as you get older, you'll notice that you don't want to be that one person, because that person is not you, and you trying to change to be like them it just messes with who you actually are. So being an advocate for young girls to talk about confidence is something that's very important to me, because I struggled with it, and I want other girls to be confident as well, because I know how it feels to not be confident in yourself, and not to like look at yourself and be like, I wish this was different.
Right.
But look at those differences and say, like, this is me, and I am who I am. God made me how I'm supposed to be, and I'm gonna like embrace those differences, because those differences make who you are.
Wow. Listen, everybody. I have to applaud on that one. It's just an amazing message that you just shared with us.
Thank you so much.
No, really, you just saved so many young girls in terms of thinking about themselves and their body image and the physical, external.
Yeah.
And so many young ladies that I know are so conscious about their bodies and are trying to look like other people.
Yeah.
You know, are trying because they're not confident within themselves. How did this confidence come about? What was there a moment? Was it a number of moments? Was it an experience? Where did you get to the point where the confidence, you know what, I know who I am, and I'm comfortable with who I am?
In high school, when I started to look at myself, I'm just like, why do I hate this mark on my hand? And just I questioned myself, like, why do I hate this? Like, why do I hate me?
Wow.
Saying because this is like saying that I hate this. I'm like, I don't want this on my arm. I would wear long sleeves, wear a sweater, and I'm just like, why am I covering this up? Why am I covering up a part of me?
Wow.
And that's when the change started. I started to think about, like, this is who I am, and I'm supposed to be like this. And starting to not look at other people and seeing how they are. Like, yeah, everyone's made to how they're supposed to be. And I was like, this is how I'm supposed to be.
Wow.
And I want other women, men, whoever, to know that that's how, if you're this way, you're supposed to be like this, and don't try to change that image, because then you're changing yourself.
Wow. I need some tissue, Ruben, because I'm about to cry myself. So thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you. I love that. I love that. You are such an inspiration to so many women, to so many men, to so many people, especially young people. And what you just said, Raquia, was when you covered up your arm, you're covering up you.
Yeah.
Don't cover you. Don't block you out. Don't erase you. But appreciate who you are. Love you. Love you. Love you for you.
Yep. Just love the skin that you're in.
Wow. Love the skin that you're in.
Like this is your
Phenomenal.
skin. No one else can be you.
Wow.
So be the best you that you can.
Listen,
Yeah.
I have to bring Raquia on tour with me. I do a motivational networking event, and I'm planning one next couple of months. I have to have you come. I don't know if you're not available that one, then we'll do another one. But I got to bring you with me.
I would love to come.
I do.
Yes.
I do. Listen, everybody, I'm telling you right now, I need you to connect. I don't know. Do you have any social media handles or anything that you want people to follow? Or?
I have my Instagram is Raquia, RAQUIA_X3. And I have Facebook, if you would like to add me on Facebook, and that's just my name, Raquia Brewster. And yeah.
You have such, because see, normally, you've changed me today. Because normally I'm very, and my audience probably knows too, because I'm very loud, because I'm excited. But you have brought something special to this first show of 2019. And I knew yesterday, I knew you were special even with, Brand A and having meeting you there and your amazing mom and so forth. But yesterday was different for me. Shooting you and working and collaborating with you and your mom, it was different. And sometimes you don't know what it is at the moment or in the moment, but you know it's something. And that's one thing because I know everyone out there, when there's something more or there's something different or something greater or something that's looking to go forth. And but I need you to keep pressing. I need you to keep pushing through whatever challenges or whatever you want to call it, but just keep moving. That's my whole thing. Is whatever it's not about. Listen, I didn't tell you to go from A to Z, but at least go from A to B. Yep. Do something. Keep working at whatever craft, whatever artistry, whatever talent it is. If you only know one song, keep singing the one song. If you only know one dance, keep doing the one dance. But make sure you keep moving and keep learning, keep growing. And I love that about you is your spirit, your presence, your persona. It just exudes confidence. It exudes amazingness. It exudes just nice. And I so appreciate you. I thank you. You have touched so many people watching our show, or even that will watch the show years to come on YouTube. Down. You are inspiring. Is this part of your platform? Like as you go around, like. Do you speak around? Like, are you invited out to speak at different events?
No.
Listen, everybody, I'm telling you right now, invite Dr. Raquia Brewster right now. I'm telling you, Dr. to be. Raquia, you have an amazing message. I need you to come to an event of mine and share your message. Are you willing to do that for me?
I'm willing to do that, yes, most
thank
definitely.
Thank you. Listen, everybody, I'm telling you right now, if you want Raquia, I'm putting her out there, right? So listen, I'm just here to remind everybody, like, listen, but she has a message. If you have young people or anybody of all ages who are not confident in themselves, in their skin, in their own skin, listen, Raquia has a positive, powerful message of example of who she is and where she's come from. And I love that about you. I love your message. I love your inspiration, your light. What else would you say? Again, there's people out there who just are afraid. How did one tell us again? How did you get to where you are, and how are you maintaining yourself where you are?
I was not always involved. So as I started getting older, I'm like, I want to be involved in this society, and I want to make a difference in this society rather than just being here and not making a difference. Wow. So, wait, can you repeat the question one more time?
Yes.
I'm getting off.
I was saying, how did you get to the place to be so confident, so comfortable in your skin, and how do you maintain that? Because I'm sure that you experience things in life that people say things or may do things or that may just obstacle. How'd you get here, and how do you maintain that confidence?
Getting to the confidence, like as I said before, was just noticing that I wanted this is who I am and I wanted to be
Yes.
myself.
I love it. I love
And
yes.
maintaining that is staying true to yourself and never forgetting that, like, I guess once I came to that realization, that's something that I never let go. And I hope that other people realize that too. Once they realize, like, this is me and I'm not going to change me, that they stick through this and they know, yeah, you can change, like, what is the, like, change, not change yourself, but maybe like work out or do it different things, but it's not like forgetting who you are.
Right.
And
Right.
that's kind of what before, like, I didn't know who I was, and I found out who I was
Wow.
as I started to get older, and just maintaining that is remembering yourself, like self-care, everything,
Wow.
giving time to yourself, writing in a diary, anything,
Yes.
and all that. Doing things for yourself mostly is what helped me, because I help others and I like to help others all the time, but then you also need to remember yourself too.
Yes, you do.
So, because sometimes you can get so consumed into helping others.
Right.
So, you just need to remember that you need to make sure you're okay and everything as well,
Yes,
and
yes.
that you're maintaining yourself and you're confident in within yourself, and everything. Honestly, just making sure that you as a person is okay. Honestly, sometimes my senior quote, this popped into my head. It was, I forget who the who what quote it was. I forget who wrote the quote. Sorry, but it was saying, my cup runneth over. What's in the cup is mine, and what spills over is for everyone else.
Wow.
And
Wow.
that quote stuck to me so long, because I was just like, I need to fill my cup up first, and then everything else I can help those other people. But I need to make sure first that I'm okay.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Just amazing. Ruben, have you ever seen me like this before? I don't. I can't remember a time where I've ever been this moved. I was going to use a different word, but moved. And I'm really getting emotional because I'm really, this is the first time I've ever in my 30 prior shows have ever been moved like this.
And Troy, you know what's amazing? She said in the beginning of the program of how not only her mom is in school, plus taking care of them, but she's also in school. And it's amazing that they can still have that really tight-knit family together. Because most people say, I'm too busy for this, too busy for that, And actually, that's one of my goals this year, because past year and a half, growing this business and other ventures, and I came to realize that I haven't seen my uncles in like a year, my own grandmother in a year, and even just having little moments with my parents, from time to time, and getting to the point to see, a good friend of mine that I was the best man at his wedding. I haven't seen him in 6 years.
Wow.
It's just not because we never had an argument. It's just that he moved so far away. So it's not like you used to be like right around a corner and I could just stop in, visit family and move down. But it's making one of my points, this year to try to, visit a lot of people I haven't seen.
Absolutely.
So that's what's very inspirational. Plus, you're going to go, it's like you're going to go nonstop until you get your PhD.
Yeah.
Listen, I have to applaud. Listen, we got about 2 minutes left, Ruben. Is that
Oh,
right?
no,
Give or
that's
take?
fine. You got a little time yet.
Listen, I'm telling everybody, I've been moved, and you are special.
Right.
Thank
I don't know if your parents, I'm sure they may have said it, or maybe said it in a different way, or people around you, but I'm letting you know that there's something special about you.
And Troy, may I point out something else? There's just something very specific about, between the books and going to parties. And what I realized, I met, students, at Princeton and stuff like that. And a lot of them told me they had scholarships and they blew it because they partied too much and everything. And I said, oh, okay, it's fine, it's college and everything. But I say, save any type of fun you want to have, as long as, I try to promote good, clean fun, of course. But save it to your senior year, like when you're about to graduate in 3 months. Because that way, you don't lose your scholarship, you don't lose anything. I understand you need a break to have fun. Everybody's entitled to have some fun. But when you have too much fun, that's what's bad for you. So it's great that you're able to balance life and you choose your books over having a party, because you can always go to a party. You can always have fun. You don't have to do it when your friends are like, oh, come on, you never want to do anything. I said no. Because college is only 4 years. It seems like a long time, but it goes by so fast in the blink of an eye. And when you focus on your books, that's what I said, because when you're in your midterm of your senior year, after your midterm of your senior year, like after spring break, then it's just the final exams, especially if you have a great point of average. So you're definitely going to pass. And so now you can reward yourself. You can go have fun, have your family. It might seem like, oh, gosh, have fun 3.5 years from now. It's a long time. But before you know it, I don't know how many people I ran into, they lost their scholarship, and they had to go back and save money. And these are personal universities. Some of them had to pay. So you're losing like $65,000.
Right.
Because I tell them, I said, I don't know. I said, I hope your parents can afford that. No, they can't afford it. And I lost the scholarship, so I had to come back now. I got to pay for it to finish here. So now because you fooled around, you got to pay $60,000, $70,000 a year to finish out. So your bill is going to be like $140,000 by the time you graduate, when you could have had that scholarship.
And
so
it's better to sacrifice now.
Yeah, sacrifice now.
Yeah.
Sacrifice
have
now.
fun
Have
later.
fun.
That's right.
Have fun later. Yeah, I'm not saying that we all deserve a break. I and Troy talk about that a lot. Remember, Troy, he was like, Ruben, it's good that take a break, take it easy.
Yeah,
because we all work hard. You work hard.
Yes.
Your mom works hard. Everybody works hard, but it's okay to take a break now and then.
I think part of my issue and as we get ready to come is that my breaks are actually working because honestly I'm so at peace developing new ideas and new initiatives and new projects.
Right.
So my biggest thing actually is like trying to go to sleep at night because my mind is always working. Like I'm always like I got that project, I got that idea, I got so. But I have to, because I know we're just a little over time. But I'm just so thankful to you, Raquia. I thank your mom for sacrificing her time to bring you here. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. We so appreciate you. Any final words that you want to say? I'm telling you, I am in awe of you, and I know that you're going to do so many amazing things in this life. It's your calling.
Thank you.
And I'm telling you, I never thought. See, I knew we were going to do more photo shoots.
Yeah.
But I didn't know we were going to go on a talking tour, like a tour of just changing the world, right? But is there anything else you want to say to anyone watching or listening, who may not be as confident as you, who may have some external factor that they may not have gotten over to be comfortable in their own skin with, or just anything. And sometimes, and I'm going to say this because I just felt I feel led to say it, is that so many times it's the scars we don't see. It's the hurts that we don't see. And so, because sometimes the external is like, okay, I see it, but it's sometimes some words that people have said to that young person, or didn't say, or didn't show up to, or didn't come to. So what would you say to, in your final words, to just uplift and encourage anyone that may be watching or listening at this time?
Well, my final words would be something that I've been relaying on for the entire show is to be the best you. Take care of yourself and find a good support group. Most definitely, that's something that it's going to help you a lot. Whether it be family, if it's not family, a friend, talk to them. And sometimes it's just having that good listening ear to someone. If you want to talk to me, I'm here on my Facebook.
Yes.
You can message me.
Wow.
But be the best you, and most definitely take care of yourself. Also, writing helps a lot. Meditation.
Yes.
I'd learned that from my psych teacher. Yes. But having a journal, so maybe if you don't feel like you can talk to anybody, it's like just getting your feelings out on paper, whether you keep it or not. And yeah, I think that's it for me. Yeah.
Wow. I
Yes.
I'm so proud of you. Listen, I'm so proud of this young lady. I'm telling you right now, everybody, you got to get to know her. If your path ever cross, just get to know her. And I am blessed the more because of knowing you and your mom and your family. But I am blessed. Thank you.
No, thank you too, honestly.
Thank
I remember the first time meeting you, and it was so amazing because I don't know if you've heard the first time when we shot for Brand A. I was a little shy. I didn't know what I was like. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little shy, but then after I got really comfortable with the camera, and I'm just happy that you were there, and you actually helped me, like, talking to me about school and everything, because that's when I was about to go to college. And thank you so much. Honestly, shooting with you, talking to you, everything is amazing. Just hearing you speak, and everything's amazing. Thank you.
Oh, no,
Thank you.
Ruben, I love that, Ruben. I'm telling you, listen, everybody, listen, this is what this show, I got to applaud this young lady, so thank you all so much for watching. I'm in awe. So thank you so much for watching our first show or listening in, our first show of 2019. This is Inspiration with Troy Alexander. I'm so excited about what's to come. Next week, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss the show. Next Monday is going to be amazing as well. Every Monday night, we're here from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right here on Hamilton Radio. But before I go, listen, you can download the app, Hamilton Radio 3.0. Download the app and listen to us on your app. If you can't watch the show live, you can bring it on your phone, hit the app, watch on Channel 2 every Monday night, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This is Troy Alexander, Inspiration with Troy Alexander. I'll see you next Monday. Have a good night.